Welcome back to the Pursuit of Accuracy. I'm Josh, and today we're looking at the Bushnell Match Pro ED. We are going to see if this is the king of the low budget PRS optics. And we are at 8 power now. This is a 5 to, I think, 30. Yeah, so we're going to be at 8 power because this is how I would start out sighting in a scope. It is parallax to 50. It does parallax all the way down to 15 yards. We are just going to shoot at that KYL and we're going to see where we land. Okay, so I think we were a little high. Locking turrets. We're going to go down a mill because if we hit the water, then we'll know. Okay, I saw that. That was low about a mill and just left. We're going to go right a mill. Okay, we were a little high. And we might have overshot the windage. All right. So we know where we are. We're going to zoom in here and make sure you guys can see worth a dang. Yeah, it's pretty good. I would like to, kind of point out the fact that this is kind of a budget scope nightmare. We have a bright sunny day. I painted everything white. We have water on the range. This is not an ideal setup for this. Does look like we were high and right. We were, let's see, about 4/10 high, 4/10 right. So we're going to make that adjustment here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see, we're going to go to the next one. Got to reload these things apparently. Okay, we'll send one more. Say maybe a 1/10 or 2 low. We're gonna call that good. And what we're gonna do now, lock those up. We are going to go in the process of zeroing this. So they do give you a little tool here. And let me show you this. As I said, to be totally honest, I haven't really looked at the manual, but it says rotate to set zero stop. So, and it's got a direction. We're going to rotate that, and I don't know how far to go. Oh, so there's a little hole and a pin shows up. I'll get a little close-up of that. I think maybe that's all you need to do. We'll set the turret cap to 0 now, if we can. See if we mess this up or not. There we go. That's set to 0. Man, if that's how you set it, that's pretty slick. That's pretty easy. And because there is wind out here today, it is 4 to 7 mile an hour. Seems like it's about 7 right now. We're not going to bother setting the windage. Let's see if this worked. Yeah. That's a pretty dang easy zero stop. And actually, let me back this all the way out. That way you guys will be able to see. We're at 5 power. You can see there we have 50 yards. Then we have 80 yards, 100, and then the top of the scope we have 130, 150, 170, and 180 out there. But what we're going to do is, like I said, we're going to go into 18 power. I want to give you guys a feel for this. And we're already at 50, but we're just going to adjust and shoot as we go. Make sure that went back where we wanted it to. That looks good. And I know the generic holdovers for these, but we're also going to check parallax. So this is about 70-ish yards, and it should be about 1 mil, maybe 8/10. Yep, let's go for that little guy. Oh, knocked him off. All right, now we're going to go 1 hundo, and we're going to go and dial this one. We're going to go 1/8, that's generic, for 100 yards. And let's go to the big one and just see where we're at. Okay, so we're maybe a 1/10 low, so we need to be 1/9. Do a little bipod adjustment here. We're gonna go to 3 mils. Since we were running a little slow, we're gonna go 3/1. We're going to go 130 yards. And we're out of ammo. So we're going 130, which is that guy right there. Yeah, we were a little low, so we're trending low. And was a little slower out of this. Yeah. All right, so now we're gonna go 150. So we're gonna go about 4.5. Pretty slow out of this 26-inch Lilja. We're gonna go right at, you know what? Let's see if we can get lucky. Right to left wind. Oh, almost didn't hold enough wind. We go center of the plate. And shooting is pretty good. We're gonna go 167. We're gonna try and hit this plate there. Might not have enough. Yeah, I didn't see. I don't think we dialed enough. I'm gonna go 5/8. Oh, wait, we went way too much. That's okay. All right, so we're aiming there, and we hit 8/10 high. We're gonna see how well this works. Yeah, money. The wind changed on us there, but so far this is dialing and shooting just fine. All right, so now we're gonna go out to 180 yards. And we'll go on that big plate there. Now let's go after that egg. Oh, we're just high on him. All right, we're gonna go back to the plate and get our wind. Okay, so we're about 3/10 wind. Elevation looked pretty good. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh man, it's stacked, that one. It is hammering. All right, let's not push our luck anymore. But as you can see, this has worked really well. I'm gonna come back into 50 yards now because I do want to show you guys something. Zero stop, still working like a champ. Locking turrets, working. We're gonna go 50 yards. Keep in mind, this is through the scope cam. So there are a couple more features. And I say that, bring that up, because this kills some of the optical quality. So let's see, make sure we're good enough. So we're looking at a white target. It's at 50 yards, and it does have an illuminated reticle, and that is on max brightness. But that illuminated reticle is actually really, really good. That is really good. Let me move this over there. That's max brightness, but again, really usable. And the really cool thing about that is, let me zoom out, is it's the entire reticle. There's another optic review that I'm doing soon that is a very high quality, very high-end optic, and I really, really like it. But the one thing that I don't like about it is the full reticle doesn't have illumination. And I think for the $750 for what I'm looking at glass-wise for the illuminated reticle. The illumination is freaking money. I mean, that thing is really good. We're gonna go down. Let's see, when can we kind of stop? Right there, we're kind of barely seeing it. And we're like halfway. I mean, this thing is really good. Get my screen back here. Yeah, this thing is really, really, really good. For 750 bucks, I would say that works out really well. So let's zoom back in on this 50-yard target. I can't help but shoot, so we're gonna do that, but I like the floating center dot, really like that. Got 2/10 sub-tensions, and the only thing I don't like about it is I have grown to appreciate when they take the half mil and they kind of make it different. That way you can really differentiate the half mil and 1 mil. That helps when you're trying to do quick holds. This doesn't have that, but 750 bucks. That's more of a personal preference, something I've learned to use and I would want, but not necessary at all. All right, so we committed the cardinal sin of running out of ammo. We're back. We're gonna run this KYL. We're not gonna do it at 30 power. We're gonna do it at about, there we go, what's that, 18 power? Well, let's go a little higher than what we were. Let's go about 22. All right, let's see. I'm trying to look back and see where I was trending. Looks like right. See if we can clean this guy. Oh my God, that last one. Oh. We were trending right the whole way. I think the wind died off. There it is. Yeah, it was fairly right. So let's see. Yeah, it's 2/10. So we do need to adjust a little bit of windage. Let's see, the lock is pretty hard on this guy. Really stiff. You are not going to accidentally unlock that. And I don't mind it. So we were right. So we're gonna go left about 2/10. Lock that back. That sucker is pretty stiff. Let's go straight up on it. And money. Let's see how this looks at 100. And again, not a super formal review, but you know, I really want to do this review. Like I said, like we're some buddies sitting around talking. You know, I'm not going to kill you guys with the specs. You can see what the scope is. But so far, I am pretty impressed. For under, I would say for under $1,000, my money would be here for sure. I think the arc and glass does not compete with this. I do maybe like the turrets a hair more. Although here, we have some features I haven't even talked about. Let's go ahead and talk about it now. Got 10 mils per rev and a nice little rev indicator there. I always love 10 mils per rev. And look there, you can see this guy pop up. So let's see how much we got in this guy. 1920. Holy crap. 27.5 from my 0. That's pretty freaking impressive. And we got our 0 stop set, so we don't have to worry about it. But I think we were 1.9. Actually, we have different ammo. I've got 3 different lots of ammo. So we're gonna go 1.8, 100 yards. And let's see, we are recording, yes. While I've been blabbing, we're gonna peel in on this just a little bit. Let's see what we're doing out there. Wind feels down. Okay, just off the left and is a 10th low. I could see that bullet all the way there. We're still trending a hair low maybe. Oh, that went right where we aimed. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Malfunction. And we need more ammo. Now this rifle, this 457 MTR, is still running the 1/2 Valkortzen extractor, 1/2 CZ. Still waiting on Valkortzen. They have emailed me and told me that they are re-engineering their extractors. So still kind of waiting on that to happen. But I probably should go back to full on CZ stuff and maybe reduce that. This is like the second or third time that's happened. All right, I think we hit that one, but we're going to go for him again. A little bit of wind. Oh, yep, that wind got me. All right. Oh, more wind now. We're 3/10, 4/10 maybe. Uh-oh. There it is. Oh, just below it, so wind call was good. Oh, goodness. Wow, it certainly liked that other lot better. Yeah. I don't think this lot's hitting on much. So this is a mixed bag of ammo. This is actually leftovers from lot testing. So ammo I'm not really going to use for anything else. That's why I kind of figured I'd just use it in this. But let's go to a different lot. Let's see how it groups at 100. We'll see what we can see through the scope cam with those impacts for $750, what you're getting for clarity. And then we'll see if we can run that KYL with this thing. Let's see, we got a bird joining us here. All right, let's go to the third plate. We're gonna hold center. Okay, that was definitely low. We're not gonna change anything. Pretty good. Let's send one more. All right, definitely some wind. Elevation could probably use a 1/10. And we're gonna go ahead and dial in some windage here. I'm gonna go 2/10 right. And let's see what we can do. Oh boy, that was way off. Still having a hold wind. Oh, it nicked him. What we got here? Uh-oh. Just talked about this extractor and holder. There we go, and it didn't extract one. And I think we're at this guy. Oh, I think we're just under it. Oh, I'm taking it on that. So mixed bag, not too bad. I think just for fun, while we got a little battery life left in the scope cam, I think we've talked about most of this. Parallax down to 15 yards, rev indicator 10 mils per rev. Glass has been good, locking turrets. My windage turret is kind of stiff. Like I said, I don't mind it because I'm not using that. Usually I'm locking it, forgetting it. Well, let's go to 150. We're gonna go to the plate here on the right. Shoot one more. Okay, I think they hit the same exact spot. So we are 2, 4, 5. So we're gonna go to 4, 5, and we're not gonna worry about the wind so much. We're gonna go back center. Actually, let's aim at that spot. Okay, so we're still a little low, 2/10 low. All right, we're gonna go after this guy. Okay, we're dancing around it. All right, last thing we do before we run out of battery life on the scope camera and ammo. This isn't shooting as good as that first one. Whatever that first one was, it liked it quite a bit actually. This barrel seemed to like it. But we're going 180 yards. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try and figure out our hold. Let's go to the right side of the plate. Okay, let's see if that's consistent-ish. So we're a 10th low. And fighting some wind. Let's see if we can get on the egg. Oh, got it. Come on, wind died down. Got him again, but not as good as we want. Last round. Oh, yes. Well, there you have it, the Bushnell Match Pro ED. I'm gonna say this thing is probably the best bang for buck, under $1,000. Maybe there's something out there that I haven't used, but this thing is actually really nice. Aside for this locking piece here is, man, this thing is like, she is tight. And again, you know, I'm not going to be unlocking and locking that all the time, but for the price point, really can't complain. 10 mils per rev, parallax down at 15 yards. The glass quality is really good. You are not going to struggle with this glass if you're trying to shoot NRL 22 or something like that. This glass is more than good enough. The illumination, whole reticle illumination, really like that. So far, I think this is really a win. Zero stop, you can use your finger. It's toolless. So while you may need a piece of brass or something to get this cap off, I'm going to call this toolless because, you know, you've got something, a key piece of brass. You know, would it be nicer if it had the spin cap like the Elements do? Of course, but that costs more money. And this is a budget optic. So I think this is a win for those guys. I will keep this around for sure. And I'm going to use it probably on this MTR. It's a really great little scope. Appreciate you guys watching. Catch you on the next one.